On this video, we're gonna break down how you can land a brutal left hook to the body in your next fight like Ryan Garcia did on Luke Cambell. Welcome back to another video. My name is Chris McGarry Jr. and this is Brixton 81 Boxing. Thank you for joining us. We're happy to have you here today. Whether you're someone who's using the sport of boxing as a career, an amateur going pro, a pro, become a world champion, or you're somebody who's just using the sweet science to get in shape, to get fit like a fighter, to burn some stress, to work on your mental health, whatever it may be, we're happy to have you here, and I think you're gonna like this video. So today we're gonna talk about the Ryan Garcia brutal left hook to the body in his fight versus Luke Cambell. Now, at the time of recording this video, this fight just happened about 12 hours ago. So, really fresh in my mind, and as I was watching this fight, I'm a big Ryan Garcia fan. I know he gets a lot of hate. Obviously, he's got a huge following on social media, and with that comes a lot of hatred as well. But make no mistake, the kid can fight, the kid can box, the kid is world class, and now he's in the top 4 at that 135-pound division with Teofimo Lopez, who, again, at the time of making this, just beat Lomachenko. Devin Haney, he's on a hot streak. Tank Davis is someone who's really scary in that division as well. And now you've got Ryan Garcia. A really exciting time for a 135-pound division in boxing. Okay, so let's get into it. In the video so far, we've shown probably a couple highlights of Ryan Garcia's body shot, but here it is again in real time.
Eddie Reynoso saying to Ryan Garcia, "Your young body shot," and he goes down, and now Cambell is down on a knee, 2 knees.
Okay, now that's brutal. That hurts. If you've seen maybe my last video on the core and why you should work on the core as a boxer, that's why. Because even if you work on it, Luke Cambell, he's been boxing his whole life. He's got the six-pack going on. He's got a core as strong as an ox. But still, man, you get hit the right way in the right position, the fight's over. All right, so Ryan Garcia landed that punch beautifully, but it was set up beautifully as well. And on this video, I'm really gonna break down the 3 ways, from the setup to the punch itself, how you can land that shot in your next fight as well. So let's get into it. All right, so here we go. We're gonna break down the Ryan Garcia, Luke Cambell left hook to the body. It was absolutely beautiful. When doing this drill, I suggest using specific gloves that have a lot of padding on it because you're gonna really crack the left hook to the body. So I'm wearing right now the prototypes of the new Brixton 81 boxing gloves, designed for hitting the bag really, really hard. So they're not available just yet, but stay tuned, Brixton81.com, these gloves are gonna be there. So in this fight, we got Ryan Garcia, me, and over here, we had Luke Cambell. Luke Cambell's a southpaw, so he was left-handed, so he stood with his right foot and right hand in front. When fighting a southpaw, it can be a little bit uncomfortable, unless you practice, like anything, all right? If you're right-handed and you write your name right-handed, and then you start left-handed, it's gonna be uncomfortable, but if you practice it every day for months, it's gonna get a little bit more familiar. So Ryan Garcia, who's obviously a world-class boxer, trained a lot with southpaws, and his 2 best punches are the best punches to have in your arsenal when fighting a southpaw. It's the stiff jab, and it's the left hook, because Luke Cambell, he's standing like this. The left hook is beautifully available for someone like Ryan Garcia. Now, if you're an orthodox fighter, I'm standing like this, the left hook, which is gonna land right here, is very guarded. I mean, that's a traditional where I'm gonna keep my hand the entire fight. So it's a more difficult punch for Ryan Garcia to land on an orthodox fighter. On a southpaw fighter, where they're like this most of the time, or even like this, beautiful shot. If you can land that left hook on a southpaw, it's gonna be game over. And that's what he was looking for the entire fight. So 3 things we looked for when looking to set up that body shot that Ryan Garcia did. Number 1 is the jab. Look at Ryan Garcia's jab. It's fast, it pops, it's got power, and it's got its full extension. He's got a long reach for a kid at 135, so he uses that beautifully. 2, then he starts setting up, after the jab, his check left hook to the head. He loves to throw that left hook to the head. he will come in, he will come in. And again, Luke Cambell is a southpaw, so that left hook is gonna land a lot more than if he was an orthodox fighter, which is good for Ryan Garcia. So step one, he threw a lot of jabs. After he set up the timing and the distance with the jab, he starts throwing that left hook to the head. Now what happens if you start getting jabbed and hit in the head with the left hook? What are you naturally gonna start doing? Bring your hands up. So Ryan Garcia was setting this up the entire fight. He actually threw the body shot a few times. They landed, it just didn't drop Luke Cambell until that last, whatever it was, the 8th round I think it was, where he finally got the right amount of torque, the right amount of power, the right spot on Luke Cambell's body, and boom, he cracked him right there. So it started with the jab, boom, started throwing his left hook. As soon as Luke Cambell started bringing the hands up, Ryan Garcia actually went after him and hit him in the body. So I'm Luke Cambell, I'm in my southpaw stance, jab, boom, jab, boom, jab, boom, left hook, boom, left hook, boom, left hook. Ryan Garcia is attacking that spot right there. All right, so a good way for you to practice this setup goes something like this. Let's start with 3 jabs. Get our distance, that's 1. Get our timing, get our snap, good. Punch number 4, I'll throw my left hook to the head. Go back to my jab, go back to my jab, go back to my jab, left hook to the head. So now what's happening? My opponent's picking up on a pattern. 3 jabs, hook to the head. 3 jabs, hook to the head. Now, maybe he thinks, oh, the next one's gonna be a body shot, so I'm gonna lean to the body. Okay, then I'll come back to the head. Maybe he's gonna favor and protect that side of the body completely, the head and the body shot. Great, well now, I get you with the right. I'm gonna get you some way, somehow. I just have to set up my combination and read what you do. All right, so we got jab, 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 left hook, jab, 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 left hook, jab, 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 body shot. Just like that. And that body shot, when you come in, it's got to be explosive, it's got to be determined, it's got to say, hey, I don't care what you do, I'm going to come in, impose my will, and put this shot as hard as I humanly can on your body. Again, look at Ryan Garcia. He flies into Luke Cambell, gets him, so pretty much where he's trying to pressure him against the rope so he can't go anywhere, and boom, whacks him with a disgusting, a nasty, a horrific body shot that obviously ended the fight. So that's how you would set it up. 3 jabs, hook. 3 jabs, hook. 3 jabs, boom, body shot. All right, there you have it. That is how to set up the beautiful left hook to the body like Ryan Garcia. And obviously, congratulations, Ryan Garcia. You're now in the top 4 of 135 pounders on planet Earth. What an exciting time as a boxing fan. I can't wait to see these 4 guys match up against each other. It's gonna be beautiful, so stay tuned for those fights. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed that video. If so, comment below, who do you think Ryan Garcia is gonna fight next of those 3 other guys? Teofimo Lopez, Devin Haney, and Tank Davis. We know in boxing, he could end up fighting somebody completely different, but of those 3, who do you think he's gonna fight, or who do you want him to fight next? Let me know in the comment section. Like this video and subscribe to the channel for more content just like this every single week. And if you haven't already, check out Brixton81.com. That's our personal shop. We sell fight gear, training gear, pretty much any type of product that's gonna help elevate you as an athlete, as a boxer, as someone using the sweet science to enhance your life. We got you covered. So Brixton81.com, promo code YouTube at checkout for 10% off. All right, thank you again for watching. This is Brixton81. I'm Chris McGarry Jr. Attitude is everything. Take care, and I'll talk to you soon.